look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Spencer Turnbull is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Leading off the
Stepping in, number 2. He will lead this one off today.
Number 2.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
First pitch.
I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one guy that's been struggling a bit lately is Miguel Sano. You look at the numbers, and the thing that really stands out to me is his batting average. It's under the Mendoza line. You just wouldn't think a guy would struggle that much, but it's just been an uphill battle for him all season long. I know he's been really frustrated by the way the things have gone.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
2-1. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco.
The shortstop.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 287 the average coming in. 11 home runs and 37 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And there's out number 2. In now, Mitch Garver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Comerica Park, and the Twins are off to an early 1-0 lead. Tyler Duffy, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
At the plate, Harold Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Harold.
Now here's the pitch.
Castro.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Count remains at 0-2. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Next for the Tigers, number 69. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a hard liner, but foul. The numbers against Tyler Duffy: he has 7 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And the throw in gets away from him.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Settling in now, Nico Goodrum. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
And sometimes we forget he's a second baseman. Pretty rare to have a middle infielder like him that can be a big run producer for you.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
Digging in now, number 50. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Kepler will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Go on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-1 Detroit. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Now the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Count even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jones has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today, is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now at the plate, number 34. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Digging in to try it again, Harold Castro. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Victor Reyes reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here comes the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nope.
And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Fouled away. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Crone stands at first with 1 out. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Popped him up. Number 34 shading to his right. 2 down. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it 4-1. Next up for Detroit, number 69. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Kepler is right there. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grichuk facing back at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. 8th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum.
Nico.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Stepping into the box, number 50. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bullpen and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Number 61 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 61. The batter, no left fielder.
In now, Jacoby Jones. Hot shot on the ground is short. Polanco from the outfield grass. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Tigers lead it 7-1. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he sends it on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 7-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Digging in, number 34 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Castro.
Digging in once again, Harold Castro, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. From the stretch, lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario, but this will land untouched. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now
sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So stepping in, Victor Reyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Into the box now, number 69. Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, and I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nico Goodrum, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Richard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 9 and the Twins 1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ready now, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Stepping up to the plate, C.J. Cron. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit in the air to shallow center. Goodrum ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in and looking for more, number 50, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Ro. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jordy.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Stepping in now, Jordy Mercer. Line toward the gap in left center. Grichuk is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Tigers failed to make any noise, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Two-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 2. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to Mercer at short. throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is in there. A called strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Number 19 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 19.
Now in the box, number 34. No hits in 2 trips
Leading
to the plate for him in the ball game.
The catcher, number 34.
Here comes the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Harold Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Castro, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
69.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, number 69. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, three, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two and one. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. Fouled away. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. One run, just one hit, and one error make up the totals for the Twins to this point.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
High chopper to third. To his right, Castro. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. plate, Nico Goodrum. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. Now with the plate, number 50. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Jacoby Jones. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Detroit is out in front 9-1. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Jones has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. Jones on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Now batting, Jordy Mercer. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Standing in now, number 34. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Castro.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. Line toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
In now, Victor Reyes. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Rosario is there, one away. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with one away now.
Number 69.
Stepping up now, number 69. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's set. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Sam Dyson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Tigers are out in front, 12-1. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he fouls this one off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Up next for Minnesota, number 2. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Fastball well outside. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Joe Jimenez takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, he gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Detroit put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Spencer Turnbull records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Tyler Duffy struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.